Sri Matre Namaha, Sri Rama Raksha, Sarva Jagat Raksha. Before getting into the topic, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you motivate us in bringing out the sacred content to you. Today I'm going to talk about a movie called as The Last Mimsy. Movie's name is The Last Mimsy. In this, the storyline of the movie is very important. That's why I felt like sharing with you all, guys. There will be a family in this movie, and in that family there will be two kids. Okay, one is a boy and other is a girl, and this family, they decide to go on a vacation. And they, in this family, the boy, who is a little boy who has like a he gets bullied in the school, and he's like he feels like he's not good enough, etc. All these feelings, he'll have so many issues about his studies and about his life, and he has so many things which he have to get clarity on. And his father tells him that it's okay, you just come on the vacation, things will be fine, etc. And then they will go to the vacation. And what will happen is, when they go into the vacation, they go to a place, they go to a house which is very nearby a beach. Okay, beach house kind of a thing. And there'll be a beautiful beach there full of nature, and there's a house, and the family decides to spend their time of their vacation there. So when these kids are playing in the beach, what they will find a box. Okay, they'll find a box, and they will bring that box out of the water, and the boy and the girl sees that box, and they'll be surprised. What kind of a box is this? They're just playing around, and then they'll suddenly figure out this box. They'll suddenly discover this box. Then they'll see that what is this box, from where it came, how it came, and what is inside the box. And there'll be a very mysterious box there, and from that box there'll be so many instruments. Okay, so they are different actually, they are not instruments, they are things. There are so many different types of things which are present in the box. And inside the box there is also some kind of a chessboard kind of pattern, white and black, something like that. So it checks color, and then also they'll have some things in that. So in that they have a teddy bear. Okay, the teddy bear is very fascinating for the girl, and always, of course, the girls like the teddy bears and stuff. So the girl feels like she'll take, as soon as she sees the teddy bear, and she'll take the teddy bear, and she will not at all leave that teddy bear. The entire movie, that teddy bear is with her. Okay, she's so much she likes the teddy bear, and she keeps the teddy bear with her. And then the boy figures out there is also a crystal. Okay, there is a rectangular shaped crystal there, and he also takes that crystal. So when they are playing, when these kids are playing, and they are just busy with their own stuff, and they're figuring all these things out, and they'll decide that they'll not tell about the box to the parents, because you know how the kids are. If the parents figure out that they are just picking up everything, and their parents will be like, throw all this, wow, what are you taking, and all these parents will be like, parents might not agree, or might not let them play with all those things. So that's why they'll not say to the parents about the box, but they'll keep the box, and they'll see what are the things which are there in the box. So the parents will discuss about the kids, and they'll have their own time, they'll spend the time. And then meanwhile these kids are very busy with identifying and figuring out about this mysterious box. Then what happens is, when the boy holds the crystal, suddenly his higher sensory perception gets activated. He also listens to those sounds and noises which are usually not in the frequency of that human range. So he can listen to actually the all the frequencies which are not audible to the normal humans, they will be audible to this guy. And he'll be so surprised, and he will just try it and see what kind of sounds he can listen. So suddenly his higher sensory perception got activated. He becomes so very intelligent. And then what happens is, and he keeps on playing with that crystal only. He'll keeps on thinking about all these things in the universe. He suddenly sees patterns and different types of shapes. Even the those mysterious things in the universe, secrets of the universe, that also he will understand very easily. So he'll get so many downloads, and he can listen to all the noise frequencies which are not actually audible to the human beings. So he'll do all he have access to that very higher perception. So then this girl says that she can talk with the teddy bear. And actually the teddy bear becomes a medium of communication, and that teddy bear actually guides that girl. That teddy bear actually communicates with that girl, and suddenly the movie becomes like a horror movie. I got like, what is happening? Then I thought that, okay, let's wait and see, what happens next, and let me be patient with this. And suddenly the girl, like, suddenly it feels like she gives that horror movie vibes. Then what happens is they'll decide that they'll not talk about the box to the parents, and then they'll go back to their home. When they go back to the home, they will try to do more things with the crystal and all the stuff. So they'll also have magnets there. So this boy will be like a like engineer only, like a mini engineer. So he'll try to do all the engineering kind of stuff. He keeps the magnets some position, and he'll rotate the magnets, and some kind of frequency generates, and some kind of a yantra happens. Yantra formation happens. That is Sri Yantra. So some kind of yantra formation happens, and then this girl also, like, with the help of the teddy bear, she keeps on guiding the boy. Okay, and when he goes to the school, when he gets back to the school routine, then he also demonstrates something which is actually very impossible for that guy. He goes and before he thought that he is not even an average student, and he's good for nothing, and he gets bullied in the school, etc. He have low confidence, and he keeps telling his father how he will manage all these things. Then his father will be like, you'll be okay, fine, and you'll be don't worry about all these things, and let's go to the vacation. But after they come back from the vacation, when he goes to the school, in the school he have to give a science demo, and science there will be a science exhibition. In that science exhibition, what happens is he, like a very intelligent, like his IQ levels increases so much that even the most complicated science theories he starts to explain. So he explains all these things, and everybody will be like shocked, and his teachers will be like, how this boy has this much of IQ, and how come he is explaining all those impossible science theories. So it will be very shocking for the parents and also his teachers. Okay, so his teachers are also like in his teachers there'll be a couple, a man and a woman, and this woman will be like a is into spiritual practices and some kind of a Indian and Tibetan cultural yoga and meditation and stuff. She believes in spiritual practices and all these things, and also she tells her partner also to do all these kind of things. But her partner, he always gets a same dream of some kind of a yantra. He always gets the dream of the yantra, and he don't know what is that, and he's not at all spiritual, but his girlfriend is spiritual, but he's so confused that what is happening. He always keeps on getting the same repeated dream again and again. Okay, and then when all these things are happening, these couple, they'll figure out the things about the boy, and they'll go talk to his parents that this boy has some extraordinary talents, and even the girl, and they'll try to figure out who in these boy and girl have this higher extrasensory perception or have this high levels of IQ. So they will not unable to recognize them, and she does some palmistry for the boy, and she tries to read the palm of the boy and also the girl, but then they are unable to figure out. And then the parents are also like they are not interested in all these things, and they don't want all these things for the kids. So what they will do is they'll send off the teachers, and the teachers will be like, okay, don't she'll politely say, don't disturb us, and don't interfere in our family issues, and we don't believe in all these things. And then the teachers will be like, okay, but think about it, but we are going now, as of now we are going. So these teachers will leave, and suddenly one day what happens is the entire electricity of the entire city just goes off, and it collapses. And then there'll be an emergency in the country, like in the country or city, I don't remember exactly, but there is an emergency situation, and they'll figure out the security people, they'll figure out that why this emergency has happened, and how this short circuit has happened, why there is no power in the entire city. And when they figure out, they'll notice that because of something which happened in this particular house, the entire electricity of the city has gone, because the vibration of that, whatever they were doing with the magnets, and they are generating the yantra, the universal yantra, so actually multiversal yantra. So because of the high frequency of the yantra or the geometric structures, the entire electricity got collapsed. Like the electricity which is available for the power supply, it is unable it is like the high frequency of the yantra or the geometric structures which was getting created because of the girl and the boy who were doing all those stuffs, and because of that high frequency, this it was affecting the power of the electricity supply of the entire city. So it just got, the electricity just gone, and then the police and security team, they enter the house, and they'll ask the family members what happened and what you people are using, and there is no electricity in the entire city, and how can this happen. It is like a national security problem. So the parents get very very scared, they get very very scared, and they'll be like, okay, these kids have bought some things from the hazard toys, and they'll throw that toys, and they'll also warn the kids that don't again use these silly toys. Okay, the mother will be like, she'll throw all the toys, and then the girl will be crying for the teddy bear, and the girl will also say that, please don't throw that teddy bear, because it is very important. It is very important for the human survival. If the humans have to have a future generation, if the humans have to survive, that teddy bear is very important. The teddy told her all the things like that. So after that, what will happen is they'll take the entire family, the national security people, they'll take the entire family, and they'll put them into a security, a jail kind of a thing, but it's not actually a jail, it's some kind of a security under supervision. Okay, under supervision, and these kids, they will reveal to those people that they are highly all the things which are highly high vibrational, which is happening through this crystal or the yantra or the teddy bear, etc. So what they will do is they will call even the doctors and the experts, the science people, the doctors and the scientists, and the people who have this genetic knowledge, and people who have all the kinds of different knowledge in the field, in the field of science and etc., DNA, all these things. So when they will take the teddy bear, and they will try to examine what is inside the teddy bear, how this teddy bear is communicating with the girl. Then they'll operate the teddy bear, and then they'll figure out there some kind of a chip which is there inside the teddy bear, but that chip is not actually the chip of the present generation. It is the chip of the future generation. It is like Intel, some there will be some kind of a chip, right? Intel chip, so like that. So it is not, they'll figure out that chip is not from this current present generation, it is from some future generation. So it came from the future. So they all will be like shocked, and everybody in the night, everybody will be sleeping, and the teddy slowly calls the girl, and the girl goes near the teddy somehow, and the girl also says that to the boy that she needs that boy for the help for her purpose. Then she'll take that boy also, and they will go to the teddy, and they'll take the teddy, and they'll try to escape from that place. And also I remember I told you about the couple who have some kind of a spiritual practices, who were teachers, right? So this guy again gets a dream that they have to go to a certain place and to pick these people up. So they will go to a certain place, and suddenly they will he will drive, and he'll take some kind of a truck or something, and then suddenly he gets stopped. When I was watching this, there was a board there, the crab trap. Okay, there was a board written, the crab trap. Suddenly my focus went there. I don't know why, but I understood it later. This is actually a crab trap, and those of them who are in the ascension journey, they will understand this. Okay, there is a crab trap. Listen to this carefully. There is a crab trap. Okay, the board is written there where there is a crab trap, and suddenly near that crab trap only they will stop, the truck will stop, and they are stuck, they are unable to go anywhere. And after some time, the girl and the boy comes there, and the girl and the boy, they suddenly start to drive, and the people will say that are you sure that you can drive? So they are just very small kids, but then they'll manage to drive, and they'll go to the place where they first found out this yantra and these magnets and this crystal and teddy bear and all those things. So they'll go to that place, that house, the same house from where they got all these things. So when they go to that house, and these couple who are the teachers, they will decide to, the woman will say that this is like a lifetime opportunity you have she will try to convince her boyfriend, like, this is like a lifetime opportunity, you have been getting this dream so many times, so trust the universe, trust the process, like that. She will keep on giving that spiritual knowledge to that guy. So then they'll be like, okay, let's help these kids, like that. So they'll help the kids to reach to that place, and the kids will reach to that place, and suddenly there will be yantra formation, that is a Shri yantra. And from that yantra, they will create some tunnel kind of a, the boy creates some tunnel kind of a thing, all these things, and the girl will send the teddy bear back. Okay, the girl will send that teddy bear back in that process, and the girl will also get sucked into that, and they'll be very much scared, but then she'll be like saved. And what they will show is, from the future, a scientist, okay, sent this teddy bear to some soul who is of a very pure consciousness, because he doesn't, it's not about the teddy bear, but it's about the DNA of the girl, DNA of that girl. Because when the girl was crying in the truck, she was crying that how can she save the world, how can she save the teddy bear, how can she finish her purpose, etc. She's so innocent and she was so pure that her teardrops fall onto that teddy bear, and that teddy bear also have a sign. Okay, so in the teddy bear there is a sign, and her teardrop falls on the teddy bear. And then the scientists take the teddy bear, but he's not actually taking the teddy bear. The message here was the teardrop, the DNA of a pure human. Because the kids are very, very innocent. They are very innocent and pure souls. They don't have these subconscious limitations. They don't have these layers which they get from the society as they grow up, or they don't have these layers which they get from the external. They don't have these layers which they get from the societal conditioning, or they don't have these layers which they get from the external world, the fake world. So they are very pure. So when the scientist, from her DNA, he tries to create something, etc. And they will also show that all the human beings have already turned into aliens. They are not humans anymore. So they will also show that, and the entire human race got extinct. The entire human race is gone. There's only one scientist who is left, and he does some experiment or something, and then he sends that teddy bear into the past so that he can he have the hope of saving the humanity, because the entire human beings have turned into aliens and they are under control of the alien beings. So this was happening, and then because of the girl and all these things, because of all these things and pure DNA, again he was able to reclaim the DNA. So the message here was how the DNA get mutated, how the DNA get distorted, and because of the DNA distortions, how the human race got extinct, and how the aliens have captured the human race, and also they have controlled have done the mind control programs. So this was a message in the movie. And then they will also show that all the human beings who are there, they are in some alien costume, and as soon as everything gets recovered, and that costume will fall away, and the original human face will come. So before they are like alien human face, and then after he does all this DNA, he reclaims the DNA back, then there will be the human beings are in the original form. So the message here is, before the distortions and the mind control programs, before the DNA mutations, human beings have to activate the DNA and have to get into the pure consciousness, which is the angelic human consciousness. So you can watch how to activate your DNA, how to heal yourself, how to cleanse your DNA, biological and also ethical. On our channel, I have so many videos now in which I have explained about the human DNA, in which I have explained about healing your DNA, in which I have explained about activation of your DNA. So original humans, angelic humans, have a minimum of 12 strands of DNA. So they are earth seeds, they are star seeds who are coming here to help the humanity to reclaim their original DNA back and to activate the human DNA, for the personal humanity, and also personally, and also for the humanity, and also for the earth, also for the mother earth. Mother earth also have her DNA. She also have her dimensions, frequency. She also have her 12 tree grids. We also have a 12 tree grids. So it is very important to activate the 12 tree grid. It is very important to activate the 12 strands of dimensions, 12 the sub frequencies of the 12 strands of DNA, and also 12 dimensions, so that you can get your wings back, so that you can become a angelic human, which was your real form. So this was all about the last Mimsy movie. If you're interested, you can watch this movie. It will give you so many clues about DNA. It will give you so many clues about human race, and how the pure stain of the DNA, and how you can and also the different sacred geometries, all of this stuff. So this was all about the last Mimsy. Hope this helps you in some or the other way. Thank you so much for tuning in. Sri Rama Raksha Sarva Jagat Raksha. Sri Matre Namaha.